Next up, Mel Elberg. Woo, 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 woo. Mel Elberg believes in the existence and value of many kinds of thinking and interaction in a world in which how close you can appear to a certain one of them determines whether you're seen as a real person or an adult or an intelligent person, and in a world in which these determine whether you have any rights. Please welcome Mel Elberg.
Thank you so much. This is such an honor to share the stage with all these people here today and be able to perform around Zoe's work and to all of you beautiful people. I wrote something called Freak Flag, and it starts with a epitaph from Carl Sandburg from his poem called Work Gangs. People singing, people with song mouths connected to song hearts, people who must sing or die, people whose song hearts break if there is no song mouth. These are my people. More than what the sky can measure pointedly, the watchwoman dreamt a saying. There's his belt and holster, and right below that you can see the star made of all the eyes can't meet yet. Impending, stateless as the blurred green blimp towards which it labors. As a light, action is endless, conflicted, ungovernable. I heard something that wasn't there singing, tremble into today, today. The invisible charge, resistance, suggested sex as a lifetime of celestial augmentation. Much wooed, the dart pulls itself out, and I see you, decentralized beauty like this. May we, me and anyone else, stand alone as we come together. Individual temps a hum, the long way to hear love's texture from the first din. The song goes, separate them, recombine them. Listening is a dare escalating to trip up your ruckus tastes, their habit of sleeping in a field far, far away from your own field, where a will to kindness in hellfire soundly gathers, bad mouths, palms barking at a bald knit forehead, miss you. From how far away does the discontent connect or travel over water? I wanted to kiss your voice, a self showing its bigger body, what it really is, to aim your money at a cosmos uncuffed to logistics. Unsuffer, Amelia says, the entrenched, the anointed. I know you very well, poem by Dead Woman, who you are when you're lost to the hard mountain mid-ranges of night. My shelves in pincer position, what grows outward, discordant, invisible, contagious. Only one more beam to get the roof on, right? Every sentence's whole long life, each sentence in a little grow house of the solar system, revisions to the Earth's personal philosophy. At my most unemployable, I still roll through phases of this desire to sleep in the basement between nature and its threads, to be resting in the look of sitters for 100-year-old portraits who didn't know what the image would come to mean. Many die in the water, and some drink from that water in delirium. Bow and quiver in one direction, says Salon. Two kinds of strangeness might lay next to each other. Between you and the sky, this mother making strange look both effortless and fundamental. Double-wide yards, splitter houses, haunted for other exchanges, could grow over a night we spent together inside it. Many die in the water, and some drink from that water. In delirium, my kittens promised a more pleasurable future, for over which some death now wants to eat their long and mixed feelings in late blooming hours with the cool night text of relation. The harsher moments appeal to the predecessors in question, worth their stars and all sweet memories. 2 stars a shooting, at least 2 beats the betrayed, unembraceable bit of glimmer truth chants their way down the throat of the city my lover has left. At least once a night, the hot mic's constant mirror monitor that gets in the way of us making it better. Even the siren sunset now, between our hands, a bow and a quiver, lonely, she crossed the threshold, and the threshold groaned. To my most immediately sectioned, terrify them midway if their soul dead heart heads off. Parade continues its threat to your songline. My ears are about the hurt pimped between her object and its dear heart. In my time to see or hear more justice than not, surround more pansies, less pretense. Money is death, and the languages of permanent revolution dance themselves beyond incorporation. To attend, to remagnetize more, not less, human potentials as poems and vice versa, gross transactions of care outside their jurisdiction for the interdependence of everyone trying to get free, at which point we can begin to fully talk like this. I want my most radical endeavors to presage themselves like a doula clock whose hands glide instead of clicking. Starlighted are the instruments measuring more. If you drive through the public station where love is, both considerate of and wants to void the space between our stars, our legs. The sea is the sky, the lights are pieces of time. What we see awake is death, what we hear asleep is sleep. Understanding thrives in the shade, piped in from the corners of just awake eyelids. Tender to your who you are's, be tender to your friends. Tenderize the so-called meaningless, so-called post-emotional liaison with the universes and meet for the first time again your heart's mad oceanic capacity. Thank you.